So let's see the question number 1 from this exercise. Okay, that is 2.3. Where it is? I think again I have missed it. This one. Find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by x plus 1. So we need to find the remainder if we are dividing it by x plus 1. So what we will be doing? See, we will just take the question here. It is x cube. So let's start with it. We will take it as a polynomial px, where we are given with x cube plus 3x square, then we are given with plus 3x plus 1, okay, plus 3x plus 1, and we have to divide it with x plus 1 in the first part. First part में x plus 1 से divide करना है, we need to find the remainder, so we will be using what? X plus 1 equal to 0, so x will be equal to what? Minus 1. So that means p minus 1, we will be getting minus 1 cube plus 3 into minus 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. So you will be getting minus 1 cube minus 1. So plus minus 1 square is 1. So it will be 3 into 1 3. So 3 minus, it will be minus 3. 3 into minus 1 and plus 1. So now 3 to 3 cancel, 1 to 1 cancel, we are getting remainder as 0. So that means it is completely divisible by x plus 1. You can just simply put the value, तुम value put कर सकते हो यहाँ पे, जो जिससे भी divide करना है उसको equal to 0 लेके find the value of x and then you can put the value of x in the polynomial, given polynomial, you will be able to find the remainder. See, if we are having some numbers, like root 7, root 9, 3 plus root 4, okay, 5 plus root 25, okay, root 17 or root 16, and we need to find irrational, okay. Now just see, if we can do the factor of this 7, can we bring anything out of the root? No, we can't bring, so that means it is a irrational number. We are having this one as irrational. Now just see this root 9, जब हम 9 के फैक्टर करते हैं, we are getting 3 3 जा, so that means what? root 9 is equal to 3. We can keep it out of the root, हम root से बाहर उसको लेके आ सकते हैं, so that means it is not a irrational number. ये irrational नहीं है, ये 3 आएगा. Now if we are having 5 plus root 25, that means again 5 plus root 25 will be what? It will be 5, क्योंकि 25 का किसका स्क्वायर होता है? 5 का. So I am taking this root 25 equal to 5. So 5 plus 5 10. Again it is not a irrational number. ठीक है, ये भी irrational नहीं है. Same thing we can do with this one also, 3 plus root 4. So it will be 4 is square of 2 ना, so that means square 2 का square होता है, तो square से root कटेगा, it will be 3 plus 2 5. Again it is not a irrational number. Now see root 17. Root 17 हम लोग factor नहीं कर सकते, we can't bring it out of the root, so that means it's a irrational number. Root 16 again we can write it as root 4, so it is not a irrational number. So this is how we will finding out irrational and rational numbers, okay. So if anything that that is square of any other number, see if we are doing like this 3 plus root 8, अब देखो इस वाले क्वेश्चन में ना 3 प्लस रूट 8 मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है. नाउ इफ यू आर डूइंग द फैक्टर ऑफ 8, यू विल गेट 2 4 जा, 2 2 जा, 2 1 जा. सो दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे देखो एक पेयर बन रहा है, दैट मीन्स आई कैन पुट 1 2 आउट बिकॉज इट इज इन पेयर, बट सी स्टिल 1 2 इज लेफ्ट, इसका कोई पेयर नहीं बन रहा है, सो इट विल बी देयर इन रूट. सो आई विल बी राइटिंग दिस नंबर एज 3 प्लस 2 रूट 2. वाई आई एम राइटिंग 2 रूट 2? बिकॉज सी जब मैंने 8 के फैक्टर किए, हाउ मेनी टाइम्स 2 आई एम गेटिंग 3 टाइम्स. सो दिस इसमें से मैंने देखो ये दो का पेयर बनाया, दीज टू आर फॉर्मिंग पेयर ना, सो आई विल बी टेकिंग 1 out of the root and 1 inside the root. So this is how you will be, so it is a irrational number. ओके ये अभी भी इरेशनल है. दिस इज हाउ यू विल आइडेंटिफाई द इरेशनल्स. लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट दिस थिंग. Now just see one thing, if I am taking 3x plus 5 now and equal to 0, now just see in this equation how many variables are there, only one. We are having this x as a single variable. Then if I am having 3x square plus 5 equal to 0, again just see we are having only one variable again. Okay, but if I am writing like x plus y plus 5 equal to 0, now how many variables I am having? I am having two variables. You can see 1, 2. If I am in that question, you are just given with the angles of the quadrilateral in the ratio 3:5:7:, is it 13? So see 3:5:9:13, this is given in the question and we need to find all the angles of the quadrilateral. So suppose this is the quadrilateral I am having. ठीक है, मैं इस तरह से कुछ क्वाड्रिलेटरल बनाता हूँ एंड ऑल द एंगल्स आर इन द रेशियो. सो वी कैन टेक वन एंगल एज 3x. ओके, एंगल 1 को 3x ले सकते हैं, एंगल 2 इक्वल टू 5x, एंगल 3 इक्वल टू 9x, देन एंगल 4 इक्वल टू 13x. एंड यू नो द सम ऑफ ऑल द एंगल्स ऑफ अ क्वाड्रिलेटरल 1 + 2 + 3 + 4, इट विल बी हाउ मच? 360. So that means if you are adding all these 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x, how much you are getting? 13 plus 8, you will be getting 30x equal to 360 and x will be equal to 360 by 30. So it 0 to 0 cancel, 3 1 ja, 3 2 ja, so x will be 12 degree. So this is x you will get. So now angle 1 will be how much? 12 into 3, it will be 36. Angle 2 will be 12 into 5, 60. Angle 3 will be 108 and angle 4 will be 12 into 13. So it will be 6, 12 1 ja 12 plus 3, 156 degree. So this is what you will be getting as your answer. Let's see that question once again. The side QR of a triangle PQR is produced to a point S. If the bisector of angle PQR and angle PRS meet at point T, then prove that angle QTR equals to half angle QPR PQR TS. Okay, see this is the figure we are given. I'll just draw it here. Okay, first we are given with a triangle. Okay, first we are given with a triangle. I'll draw a triangle here. This is the triangle we are given with. Then the name of the triangle is PQR, PQR, and then our angle bisector of this angle is given. इस angle का एक angle bisector we are given with like this. Okay, then okay, it is joined to R, again a angle bisector. फिर से एक एंगल बाइसेक्टर, वी हैव टू एक्सटेंड द साइड. हियर वी विल बी एक्सटेंडिंग इट. ओके, देन एंड देन यू कैन जॉइन R to T. R को T से जॉइन करना है इधर. ठीक है. Now in the question what you are given with, here you are given with point S, this one is given as point T. See this angle, this one and this angle, these are given equal. Similarly this angle, this one and this one, these two are also given equal. ये equal दिया हुआ है. See the angle, if I can take this one as 1 2 3 4, these are given equal. So I'll just write it here. But we need to prove, हमें prove क्या करना है? We need to prove that this angle QTR, this is QTR ना, and this QTR is half of angle QPR. So I will take it QTR. See, I am taking this angle QTR, this one as angle 1 and this is angle 2. So we need to prove, हम लोगों को prove क्या करना है, that angle 1 is equal to half of angle 2. एंगल 1 जो है वो हाफ आएगा एंगल 2 का. ठीक है, तो कैसे प्रूव करेंगे? देखो, अब जो गिवन स्टेटमेंट्स हैं वो क्या है कि एंगल 3 और 4 इक्वल हैं, यहाँ पे एंगल 5 और 6 भी इक्वल है. ओके, नाउ जस्ट सी वन थिंग, एक ट्राइंगल देखो पहले पी क्यू आर, जो ये वाला ट्राइंगल है ना पूरा, ये वाला ट्राइंगल देखो, दिस इज ट्राइंगल पी क्यू आर. सो इन दिस ट्राइंगल, इन ट्राइंगल पी क्यू आर, what you will be taking, see angle P, the sum of this one, this angle P and the sum of this angle Q complete means 3 plus 4 milke will be equal to 5 plus 6. See, if I am writing angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4, it will be equal to angle 5 plus angle 6. Can anyone tell me the reason why I am taking angle 2, 3, 4 equal to angle 5?
Exterior angle property,
Yes,
sir.
it's a exterior angle property. And now just see one thing, angle 2 we will write as it is because we require it, हमें ये last में चाहिए, so I will not change it. Now just see, angle 3 and 4 both are equal, we know. So in place of angle 3, if I'll write angle 4, so it will be 2 times angle 4, and same in place of angle 5, if I will write angle 6, it will be 2 times angle 6. So can I take it as first equation? इस वाली को मैं first equation लेता हूँ. Now I will be moving to another triangle. Another triangle I will be moving to this one. This triangle you can see, triangle TQR. So here I will be writing in triangle TQR. Now see this triangle TQR. In this triangle, what you will be writing? You will write angle 1, the sum of this one, and the sum of angle 4. Angle 1 plus angle 4, will it be equal to angle 6? क्या ये angle 6 के equal आएगा? Angle 1 plus angle 4 equal to angle 6. Again you are writing exterior angle property now. Now just see, if angle 1 plus angle 4 equal to angle 6, just multiply the equation by 2. इस पूरी equation को ना 2 से multiply कर दो. Why I am multiplying? Because in our first equation it is 2 times angle 6 and here we are having only 1 time angle 6. So I am multiplying the equation by 2. So it will be 2 times angle 1 plus 2 times angle 4 equals to 2 times angle 6. Now from first and second, from equation first and second, जब हम फर्स्ट और सेकंड की बात करते हैं, सी 2 times angle 6 is there, 2 times angle 6 is there, so it will what? It will remove, cancel out. So we will be left with what? Angle 2 plus 2 times angle 4, and here 2 times angle 1 plus 2 times angle 1 plus 2 times angle 4, and from the first one angle 2 plus 2 times angle 4. Now it will cancel out, 2 times angle 4. We are left with 2 times angle 1 equal to angle 2. So angle 1 will be equal to half angle 2. Because this 2 in multiplication, it will go into the division part. So that is our answer for this question. Okay, now see the next one, that is, if x minus 1 upon x equals to 2, and what will be x plus 1 upon x? So x plus 1 upon x क्या आएगा? Now just in this kind of question always try to scare both sides. ठीक है, दोनों side का scare कर दो, scare both sides. So now what you will be getting if you will scare this one and this one? See, here the identity will be a minus b whole square. So it will be what? A square plus b square minus 2ab. So x square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 multiplied by x multiplied by 1 upon x, and equal to 2 to the 4. So it will cancel out. So we will left with x square plus 1 upon x square. See, here we are getting only minus 2. So if it will go to the right side, it will be plus. So it will be 4 plus 2, 6. That is what we are getting. Now what we need to find out? X plus 1 upon x. So what I am taking? X plus 1 upon x whole square. It will be identity, open it. X square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 upon x. See, a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So x to x cancel out. Now we are left with x square plus 1 upon x square. See, the value of this one we have already find out. It is 6 plus we are remaining with only 2. So that means x plus 1 upon x whole square we are getting as 8. And if we will do the root of this one, x plus 1 upon x, we will get as root 8. And root 8 is how much? It is 2 root 2 plus minus 2 root 2 you can write. This will be your answer. एक और यहाँ पे सेम इसी टाइप का कोई क्वेश्चन लेते हैं हम. See, if we are given with, suppose you are given with x minus 1 upon x equal to 2 and you need to find this time x plus 1 upon x. ये find out करना है. See, we are not having a direct relation to go from minus to plus. देखो हम यहाँ से माइनस से ऐसे कुछ मीन्स जादू करके तो प्लस तक नहीं पहुँचेंगे. सो वी नीड टू यूज एनी आइडेंटिटी और समथिंग ना. सो यू आर हैविंग आइडेंटिटी फॉर a माइनस बी. देखो अगर यहाँ पे x को मैं एज a कंसिडर करता हूँ एंड 1 अपॉन x आई एम कंसिडरिंग एज b, सो इट इज a माइनस बी आई एम टेकिंग एंड यू कैन सी द सेम थिंग. यहाँ पे x मैंने क्या लिया हुआ है, वट आई हैव टेकन a. सो हियर वी आर हैविंग a प्लस b. Now what I will do the square of this one. So what I will be getting? Now just see one thing, if I am squaring both side in this equation, squaring both side, then what I will be getting? X minus 1 upon x whole square will be, 2 square will be what? It will be 4 ना. Now you can use the identity. Identity कौन सा use करेंगे? A minus b whole square. Why I am using the identity? See, why I am using the identity? If you will use a minus b whole square, what you are getting? A square plus b square minus 2ab. And the same thing, if you are using a plus b whole square, you are using a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now in both the identities, see this thing is common. A square plus b square, this thing is common in both the identities. So that's why I am using this one. So I will be getting x square, मेरे को ना यहाँ से x square plus 1 upon x square की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी. That I will be able to put, जिसको मैं put कर सकता हूँ. See, if I am opening this identity, what I will be taking? X square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 multiply x multiply 1 upon x equals to 4. So x to x it will cancel out. Now what I will be having? X square plus 1 upon x square equal to, see this 2, it will go to the right side, so 4 plus 2, 6. Now what is the benefit I will be taking from this one? इससे benefit क्या मिलेगा? I already told you ना, when we will be opening this one, x plus 1 upon x whole square, जब हम इसको open करेंगे, we will be getting x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 multiply x multiply 1 upon x. So x to x again cancel out. So x square plus 1 upon x square, what we will be getting? X square plus 1 upon x square. See, we are having the value 6. Again 6 plus 2. So x plus 1 upon x whole square, it will be 6 plus 2. How much we are getting? 8. And when we are finding x plus 1 upon x, we have to remove this square now. So to remove this square, we will do what? Root. So under root 8. And under root 8 is what? It will be plus minus 2 root 2. You know ना, 8 के फैक्टर कर सकते हो. 2 4 जा, 2 2 जा, 2 1 जा. You can see 2 is having pair, so that's why 1 2 is out of the root and 1 2 is still inside the root because it is not having any pair. Okay, now let's see the next one. It is p of x is, you are given that p of x is x minus 3 and you need to find p of x plus p of x minus 3. Sorry, p of minus x. Here you are given with p of minus x. So you can do one thing. See, p of x, this value we are already having. इसकी value हमारे पास already है यहाँ पे. We need to find the value of p of minus x. So p minus x, it will be what?
Why is striking, sir?
Okay, see, if we are having px equals to x minus 3 and we need to find p minus x, that means in place of x, इस वाली इक्वेशन में जहाँ पर भी हमारे पास x है उसकी जगह पे हम क्या पुट करने वाले हैं? माइनस x. सो px इज x माइनस 3, दैट मीन्स p ऑफ माइनस x विल बी माइनस x माइनस 3. इन प्लेस ऑफ x वी हैव टू चेंज ओनली. हम सिर्फ x की जगह क्या पुट करने वाले हैं? माइनस x. So that's why I am getting minus x minus 3. Now if I will be finding px plus p minus x, it will be x minus 3 प्लस देन इसकी वैल्यू क्या है हमारे पास, आई विल राइट इट इन ब्रैकेट माइनस एक्स माइनस थ्री. Now x minus 3, I will open the bracket, plus minus it will be minus, and plus minus again minus 3, x to x cancel out, minus 3, it is minus 6 I am taking. So this will be your answer. Okay, let's see this one. See, this is exercise 4.3, question number your 4th. See, that's a good question we are having. That is related to taxi fare. Okay. Now the question is what? See, if you are moving, if you are going anywhere to with a taxi, the question is saying that for how many kilometer you are going, उससे फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. For the first kilometer, जब तुम 1 kilometer travel करोगे, for that you will pay rupees 8. And for the remaining distance, see, suppose I am moving from this A point to this B point, मुझे टैक्सी में जाना है A से B तक. So and I am taking लेट द डिस्टेंस, जो डिस्टेंस है, डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड, हम जो डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल कर रहे हैं दैट इज x किलोमीटर. आई एम टेकिंग इट एज x किलोमीटर. एंड सपोज आई एम पेइंग टोटल फेयर, जो मैं टोटल उसके लिए अमाउंट पे करने वाला हूँ दैट इज रुपीज y. ओके, सो हाउ मच दिस y विल बी, ये y कितना आएगा. सी, इफ़ द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम दिस A टू B, अगर A से B तक का जो डिस्टेंस है दैट इज x किलोमीटर, एंड फॉर द फर्स्ट किलोमीटर, देखो जो ये फर्स्ट किलोमीटर है इसके लिए मैंने रुपीज 8 पे कर दिए हैं. सो हाउ मच आई एम लेफ्ट विद, कितना डिस्टेंस मेरे पास बचेगा. इट विल बी x माइनस 1, क्योंकि टोटल x था, उसमें से 1 किलोमीटर के लिए तो मुझे कितना पे करना है, 8 रुपीज. सो 8 इंटू 1 इट विल बी 8. Now for the remaining I will be paying rupees 5 per kilometer. So that means what, total fare if I will be finding, मतलब मैं अपना पूरा किराया means y equals to, I will be taking what, first I will be taking 8, क्योंकि for the first kilometer I am paying rupees 8, but plus then I am paying for this x minus 1 kilometer, and कितना पे करता हूँ, रुपीज 5 per kilometer. So 5 multiply by x minus 1, so it will be y equal to 8 plus 5x minus 5, so y will be equal to 5x plus 3. so this will be our equation. now suppose अगर मैं यहाँ पे इस equation के थ्रू बात करूँ, if I am suppose I am going 20 किलोमीटर, हाँ मैं 20 किलोमीटर जाता हूँ, तो how much I will be paying, मैं कितना पे करूँगा. सी, for the first kilometer I am paying 8 rupees, and how much I will be left with, 20 में से 1 किलोमीटर के लिए मैं 8 रुपीज़ पे कर चुका हूँ. so I will be left with 19 ना. so 19 multiply by 5, so it will be 95. so 8 plus 95 I will be paying 103, इतने रुपीज़ पे करूँगा. so this is our solution for the question. Okay, now if you are going to show it in graph, how you will be using the equation, just I will clear this thing. Now see, we are having a equation y equal to 5x plus 3, so I will create some points from it. मैं यहाँ से कुछ coordinates create करूँगा. How I will be, y equal to 5x plus 3. Now just check once, एक बार ये चेक करना, इफ़ आई विल बी पुटिंग x इक्वल टू 0, अगर मैं x की वैल्यू यहाँ पे 0 पुट करता हूँ, देन व्हाट वैल्यू ऑफ y आई विल बी गेटिंग, आई विल बी गेटिंग इज 3. y 0 into 5 it will be 0, then 3. then if I am putting x equal to 1, I will be getting 5 into 1 5 plus 3 8. then if I am getting x equal to 2, so 5 2 is 10, y will be 10 plus 3 13. so we are having these points. अब कैसे ग्राफ बनाना है, how you are going to draw the graph, just see, you will take x axis, you will take y axis, okay, then you will put numbers on it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and one more we need 13. okay, now same in this one also, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. okay, now just see one thing, when we are having x equal to 0, then y is how much, it is 3. So if x is 0, then y is 3. So I will mark this one as first point. Then when x is 1, y is 8. So 1 and 8. I will be going 1 like this, and here I will be marking 1 and 8. Then 2 and 13. So 2 and 13. Somewhere here I will get. Now I can pass a line through these points. इन points से मैं एक line pass कर सकता हूँ. यहाँ पे देखो. I can pass a line which will be passing through these lines. So this will be the graph of the equation. So now see, if we are having px equal to 3x plus 1 and we are having x equals to minus 1 by 3 now, so we need to check whether this x equal to minus 1 by 3 means इसको पुट करने से ये 0 आएगा या नहीं. ठीक है. If it is becoming this px will become 0 after putting this x equal to minus 1 by 3, then we will say yes, x equal to minus 1 by 3 is the solution of this one. तब हम लिखेंगे. So how we are going to check? I will put in place of x I will put minus 1 by 3. So it will be 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. So 3 to 3 cancel. I am getting minus 1 plus 1. So it will cancel again. So it will be 0. So what I will be writing? Yes, it is this one is the 0 of the given polynomial, because after putting this value I am getting my answer 0. If I will not get 0, I will write no. If I will get 0, I will write yes. Okay. So let's see this one. How we are going to find angle POQ in the given figure. So I will construct a line parallel to AB and CD passing through this point O. इस O point से पास करेंगे और एक line draw करेंगे parallel to AB and CD like this. See, this is the line I am taking that is parallel to AB and CD. Suppose I am naming this line as L. Now just see one thing. This is angle 35 and we have drawn a line parallel to AB. AB के बिल्कुल parallel draw किया है हमने. So how much this angle will be? Will it be 35?
35 only, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because they are alternate interior angles. Okay. Then again, if this is angle 120, then you know the sum of two angles on the same side of the transversal is 180. So if it is 120, it will be how much? 60. So that means angle POQ. That means total angle POQ will be how much? It will be 60 plus 35, 95.
95 degrees.
So that is your answer. Okay, I'll draw the figure of that question once I'll see ABC and DEF. So first we will be taking a triangle ABC. Okay, one triangle we are given with this one as A, B, C, and this one is given as D, E, F, and they are joined by dotted lines. Something like this, they are joined. Okay, so the thing is, see, we have to prove. हम लोगों को prove क्या करना है? ABC और DEF है ना? The first part you can see in the question. First part में है. First thing, see, this AB and DE are given parallel and equal. BC and EF are also given equal and parallel. And we need to prove ABED is a parallelogram in the first part. So what you will be doing? If you are given with this line AB parallel to DE and equal to DE, so that means you can directly write ABED is a parallelogram. What region you will be writing? Because this one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. It is given AB is given equal to DE and also it is given equal parallel to DE. So directly you will be able to write it. Okay. Then next thing, you are given with this BC equal to EF. You can see the question once. एक बार तुम क्वेश्चन को देख सकते हो, यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. You can see BC is equal to EF and BC is parallel to EF. Again you will do what? अगर बी सी ई एफ के पैरेलल है और इक्वल भी है, दैट मीन्स यू कैन राइट व्हाट, बी सी एफ ई इज अ पैरेललोग्राम। अगेन यू कैन राइट इट एज अ पैरेललोग्राम। तुम इसको भी एक पैरेललोग्राम ले सकते हो। यू विल राइट द सेम रीजन अगेन, अ पेयर ऑफ अपोजिट साइड इज इक्वल एंड पैरेलल। जो एक पेयर है अपोजिट साइड का वो इक्वल और पैरेलल है। ओके, नाउ सी वन थिंग, ठीक है, एक चीज़ देखो, जब हमने पहले पैरेललोग्राम प्रूव किया, सो द फर्स्ट वन वी हैव डन इज विच वन, वी हैव टेकन द पैरेललोग्राम दिस वन। इस वाली फिगर को हमने एक पैरेललोग्राम प्रूव किया था, ए बी ई डी। दिस वन वी हैव प्रूव्ड एज अ पैरेललोग्राम। सो फ्रॉम दिस फिगर यू कैन राइट वन थिंग, तुम ये लिख सकते हो दैट दिस ए डी साइड, दिस वन, दिस ए डी साइड इज इक्वल टू दिस बी ई। क्या तुम ये लिख सकते हो ए डी और बी ई इक्वल हैं? वट रीजन यू विल बी राइटिंग? अपोजिट साइड ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम ना। एंड ऑल्सो यू कैन राइट ए डी एज पैरेलल टू बी ई। ए डी को तुम इक्वल भी लिख सकते हो और पैरेलल भी। नाउ द सेकेंड थिंग, जब तुमने इस वाली फिगर को पैरेललोग्राम प्रूव किया, कौन से वाली, दिस वन, जब तुमने इसको पैरेललोग्राम प्रूव किया है, दिस ग्रीन वन, so that means from this one what you can write this BE, ये BE जो है यहाँ पे, now you can write it parallel to this CF। तुम BE को पैरेलल कर सकते हो CF के और इक्वल भी लिख सकते हो, एंड BE पैरेलल टू CF। अब लेकिन देखो, अगर मैं इस वाली को फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ले लूँ और इसको मैं सेकंड इक्वेशन, तो देखो ना यहाँ पे BE हमने किसके इक्वल प्रूव किया, AD के, यहाँ पे BE किसके इक्वल प्रूव किया है, CF के। सो फ्रॉम फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड कैन आई राइट AD इक्वल टू CF, AD CF के इक्वल एंड AD ऑल्सो पैरेलल टू CF, AD पैरेलल टू CF। सी द थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, हमें यही प्रूव करना है कि AD पैरेलल है CF के, AD इक्वल है CF के। ओके, नाउ fourth part, quadrilateral ACFD is a parallelogram. Just see the fourth part now, ACFD. So अब इस पे ध्यान दो, देखो अगर हम ACFD की बात करते हैं, that means I will be talking about this one, ये जो है येलो ऑरेंज थोड़ा, ACFD, इसको पैरेललोग्राम कैसे लिखेंगे भाई? देखो एक चीज़ यहाँ पे, अगर हमने अभी प्रूव किया है AD एंड CF आर इक्वल, देखो इस AD को हमने किसके इक्वल दिखाया है, दिस CF, एंड AD एंड CF आर ऑल्सो पैरेलल, पैरेलल भी है यहाँ पे, देखो इक्वल भी है पैरेलल भी है, दैट मीन्स व्हाट, अ पेयर ऑफ अपोजिट साइड इज अगेन इक्वल एंड पैरेलल। सो आई कैन राइट दैट दीज आर व्हाट, पैरेलल, sorry, parallelogram, ACFD is what, a parallelogram, because a pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. Now the next thing, कैन आई राइट दिस AC इक्वल टू DF? क्या मैं AC को DF के इक्वल लिख सकता हूँ? येस आई कैन राइट, बिकॉज दे आर द अपोजिट साइड ऑफ व्हाट, अ पैरेललोग्राम। नाउ जस्ट सी द नेक्स्ट थिंग, अगर तुम बात करते हो इस ट्राइंगल की और इसकी, कैन वी प्रूव दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रेंट नाउ? Yes, we can prove by using side. See, AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to EF, AC is equal to DF, और हो गया question. That's all. Okay, if you are given 7.3 bar, हाँ, this one you are given with. देखो जब भी हम ऐसे किसी क्वेश्चन को P upon Q की फॉर्म में लिखते हैं, see this is non terminating, है ना, non terminating decimal point these are. Okay, non-terminating repeating. So how we can write it? We will take it equal to, हाँ, we will take it equal to x first.
Multiply by 10 से.
x equal to 7.3 bar. देखो सबसे पहले ना, the first thing you will be seeing in this question, जो सबसे पहली चीज देखोगे, if after the decimal is there any digit which is not having bar, क्या डेसिमल के बाद इसमें कोई ऐसी डिजिट है जिस पे बार नहीं है? नो, वी आर नॉट हैविंग, सो डायरेक्टली वी कैन टेक इट एज फर्स्ट इक्वेशन। बट सी देखो, मैं एक चीज़ क्लियर करता हूँ, सपोज हमारे पास क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे होता 3.04 और इसके ऊपर बार होता, हाँ, एंड आई एम टेकिंग इट इक्वल टू x, तब मैं इसको फर्स्ट इक्वेशन नहीं ले सकता। वाई? बिकॉज आफ्टर द डेसिमल वन डिजिट इज देयर विच इज नॉट हैविंग बार, but here in this case we are not having any digit, so I can take it as a first equation. So now I will be multiplying it with 10. So multiplying both side by 10. Why I am multiplying by 10? Because after the decimal only one digit is there which is having bar. सिर्फ एक digit है. So अगर 2 होती तो 100 से multiply करते, 3 होती तो 1000 से करते. So now we are multiply both side by 10. Okay, so if you are multiplying both side by 10, you will get 10x equal to 73.3 बार. अब ये 3 बार फिर से कैसे बच गया और एक ये 3 कैसे आ गया? बिकॉज 7.3 बार का मतलब होता है 7.3333 मीन्स इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स. सो इफ आई एम मल्टीप्लाइंग बाय 10, दैट मीन्स डेसिमल विल मूव टू द वन प्लेस टू द राइट. So that means it is 73.3 bar. Now we are getting second equation. So we will subtract first from second. First को second में से subtract कर दो. So you will be getting 10x minus x, 9x. Then 73.3 bar minus 7.3 bar. 3 bar से 3 bar cancel. 73 minus 7, it will be 70. So x will be 70 by 9. This is the answer you are, 73 minus 7, na? It will be how much? 66. 66, sorry. It will be 66 by 9. You can cancel. 3 3 ja 9. 3 2 ja 3. It will be 22 by 3. And you can check your answer. तुम अपना आंसर चेक कर सकते हो. कैसे चेक करोगे? Just try to divide this 22 by 3. 22 को 3 से divide करो. 3 7 ja 21. Now 2 minus 1, it is 1. Decimal is there, 0. 3 3 ja 9. Again 1 is there, decimal is there, 0. 3 3 ja 9. Again 1 is there, 0. 3 3 ja 9. So you can check your answer. देखो तुम चेक कर सकते हो. It will be 9. Again 1 is left. See 3 is repeating. यहाँ पे 3 आता जा रहा है. So that means 7.3 bar. So you can check your answer after completing. Okay, see. If you need to find the factors 12x square minus 7x plus 1, what you will be doing? मैंने बताया था कभी भी कोई इक्वेशन, क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन अगर है ax square plus bx plus c की फॉर्म में, देखो पहले तो उसको इस फॉर्म में लिखना है. अगर वो ऑलरेडी इस फॉर्म में है, दैट मीन्स वी कैन डू द फैक्टर. जस्ट टेक द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. एक्स स्क्वायर का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? a, एंड मल्टीप्लाई इट विद द कांस्टेंट c. So I will multiply 12 into 1. How much I will be getting? 12. I will do the prime factors. 2 6 ja 12, 2 3 ja 6, 3 1 ja 3. Now I will form a pair. मैं यहाँ से ना पेयर में बनाऊंगा नंबर्स को. So I will get 7. 7 कैसे मिलेगा? See, 2 2 ja 4 and then 3. 4 plus 3. We are getting 7 ना. So that means I will be writing 12x square. But see, we need minus 7x. यहाँ पे हमें minus 7x चाहिए. So for this minus, I will be taking minus 4x minus 3x. Why? Because both are negative. Negative negative क्या हो जाएगा? Minus minus plus आ जाएगा, but sign will be negative ना. So that means minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. Now from these two, what I will be taking common? I will be taking 4x as common. So I will be left with 3x minus 1. Why? See, 4x common लिया, 4 3 जा 12 होता है. So that means 3. 1x is already common. So we are left with only 1x. And here complete this 4x is outside here. So we are left with 1 because 4 into 1, 4. So that means now again if I am taking this minus common. And see, nothing is common in between 3x and 1, so I will be taking 1 as common. So I will be left with 3x minus 1. Why this minus 1? Whenever we are taking minus as common, this sign will automatically change. यहाँ पे जो sign होता है ना, ये change हो जाता है. If it is plus, it will be minus. If it is minus, it will be plus. And you can check your answer if in both the brackets the things are same. अगर जो दोनों brackets में same things are there, then you can write it. 3x minus 1, one factor, 4x minus 1, the other factor. You can find the factors like this. Okay, see, if we are given with 2.73, so I will take, let x equals to 2.73 bar. Now we are having one digit here that is not having bar, so I will multiply it with 10. So multiplying both sides by 10, both sides by 10. I will be getting 10x equal to 27.3 bar. Okay, then now we are having only digits which are having bar on the right side. So I will take it as first equation. Now how many digits are there which are having bar? Only one now. So I will again multiply with 10. So multiply with 10 again, both sides, both sides. So what I will be getting, 10 into 100x आ जाएगा ये, 10x into 10, and it will be 273.3 bar. Now you can take it as second equation, subtract first from second. Second में से first को subtract करो. So 100 minus 10, it will be 90x. Then 3 bar गया, cancel out. 273 minus 27, it will be 13 minus 7, 6. Then we are left with 6 minus 2, 4, and then 2. So it will be 246 by 90. Now you can cancel it out. 45, 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 3 ja. So answer will be 123 by 45. This will be your answer. Is it clear? You can divide it further. 3 4 ja, 3 1 ja, 3 1 ja, 3 5 ja. 41 by 15 you will get. Yes, this will be your answer after dividing. Okay, so now see, if it is given as the area to us and we need to find the length and breadth, we will find out the factors. See, this is a quadratic equation, you all know we are having square terms, so that means quadratic, and for every quadratic equation how many factors you find out? 2 factors. So one of the factor we will take as length and one of the factor we will take as breadth. So how do we are going to do the factors? Factors कैसे करना है? See, first we will multiply this 25 by this 12. So how much we are getting after multiplying 25 by 12? 12 5 is 60, 12 2 is 24, 300 we are getting. Okay. So then 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja, 0. So 2 7 ja, 14, 2 5 ja, then 3 2 ja, 3 5 ja, then 5 5 ja, 25, 5 1 ja. So it will be 2 2 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12. We need what? 35 ना, हमें 35 चाहिए. So see, 2 2 ja 4 and 4 5 ja 20. 1 is 20 and 3 5 ja 15. So one factor we are taking as 20, one we are taking as 15. So these are the two things we will be taking to form 35. Now 25a square minus 20a minus 15a plus 12. So now from these two, what you are taking as common? 5a. Then what will be left? 5 5 ja 25, so that means 5a, and 5 4 ja 20, that means 4, minus from these two what you will be taking common? 3, because 3 के टेबल में दोनों आते हैं 15 and 12. So 3 5 ja 15, so that means 5a. And see, if I am taking negative sign common, मैंने बताया था अगर हम minus sign common लेते हैं, this sign will change, it will be minus, and 3 4 ja 12. So we are having 5a minus 4, 5a minus 3. So one of them we can take as length, one of them we can take as breadth. एक को length ले लेंगे, एक को breadth हम ले लेंगे. So that's what we can do. So let's see this one, what we are given with. In a parallelogram ABCD, 2 points P and Q are taken on diagonal BD such that DP is equal to BQ. Okay, so what we will be, we will take a parallelogram ABCD first, then Q and P. I'll just draw the figure. Okay, something like that we are given with this. Then here we are given with the diagonal. Okay, so these are the things A, B, C, D. This is a parallelogram we are given with A, B, C, D, and then this BD is a diagonal, and then on this BD we are given with 2 points P and Q. like this, and these points are joined to the sides. Okay, these are joined like this. So I'll take this one edge point P, I'll take the other one edge point Q. Now what we need to prove? PQ. Okay, I have taken the wrong thing, I think. P is given here and Q is given here. Okay, so first thing we are given with is DP and BQ are equal, and we need to prove APD and CQB as congruent. DP and BQ. So that means this side DP, this one, this is given equal to this BQ, and we need to prove triangle APD and CQB congruent. So triangle APD, we will look for triangle APD first. This one is triangle APD and this is triangle CQB. These two triangles we need to prove as congruent. So how we will be proving? In triangle APD and triangle CQB. दोनों triangles को ध्यान से देखो, these two, green one, APD and CQB. Just see one thing, this side AD is equal to CB. Can we take this one, AD equal to CB? Yes, opposite side of parallelogram.
Sir, PQ and PD is also equal, sir.
Then we can take, no, PQ and DP and BQ are equal ना, हाँ BQ and PD, ठीक है. Then we can take angle 1, this one, as angle 2, this one, equal. हम इसको भी लिख सकते हैं angle 1 and angle 2, alternate interior angles. Then we can take this PD equal to BQ. Why? It is given to us. So therefore triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQB by using side angle side. That means the first thing we are done with. First part हमने कर लिया है. We have proved that APD and CQB as congruent. So can we prove? देखो जब हमने ये triangle और ये triangle congruent prove किया है, can I write one thing that this AP is equal to CQ? क्या मैं AP और CQ को equal लिख सकता हूँ? Yes, I can write by using CPCT. CPCT यूज करके लिख सकते हैं हम. सो दिस इज आवर सेकेंड पार्ट. AP और CQ इक्वल प्रूव करना था, वो भी हमने कर दिया है. नाउ द थर्ड थिंग, ट्राइंगल AQB और ट्राइंगल CPD. ट्राइंगल AQB और CPD को देखते हैं. ओके, दिस इज आवर ट्राइंगल AQB. अब इस वाले ट्राइंगल को कॉन्ग्रेंट करना है इसके साथ में, इन दो ट्राइंगल्स को कॉन्ग्रेंट करना है. सो हाउ वी विल बी डूइंग? In triangle
AB is equals to DC.
AQB and triangle CPD. देखो ये दो ट्राइंगल लिए ना, so AB is equal to DC, correct. Opposite side, these are the opposite side. You can write this side up equal to this one. Then the second thing you can write this one, this angle, angle 3 equals to angle 4. Angle 3 equal to angle 4. Why? Alternate interior angle. Then the third thing, BQ equal to PD, BQ equal to DP. Why? It is given. Now these two triangles are also congruent. Triangle AQB congruent to triangle CPD by using side angle side. Okay, दोनों triangle congruent है ना. From these two congruent triangle, can I write this side AQ equals to this side CP? क्या मैं AQ और CP इक्वल लिख सकता हूँ? यस, आई कैन राइट बाय यूजिंग CPCT. अब एक चीज़ देखो, जस्ट सी दिस वन, ये जो बीच में एक फिगर बन रही है ना हमारे पास, विच वन? दिस APCQ. इस फिगर को ध्यान से देखो, इसकी ना अपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल हैं, हमने प्रूव किया है. वी हैव प्रूव्ड इट्स अपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल. देखो AP को हमने CQ के इक्वल दिखाया, PC को हमने AQ के इक्वल दिखाया, और अगर अपोजिट साइड इक्वल हैं देन वी कैन राइट इट एज व्हाट? वी कैन राइट APCQ इज अ पैरेललोग्राम, जो हमारा फिफ्थ पार्ट है. So that's how we will be proving all the parts. Let's see. You are given with px equals to kx square minus root 2x plus 1. Is it the same? Px equal to kx square minus root 2x plus 1, and x minus 1 is the factor, na? So if x minus 1 is the factor of the px, it is given to us factor of px. That means what? We can take x minus 1 equal to 0 and x will be equal to 1. So that means if I will be putting x equal to 1 in this equation, I will get equal to 0. So k into, I will be taking 1 square minus root 2 into 1 plus 1 will be equal to 0. So it will be k into 1 k minus root 2 plus 1 will be equal to 0. So k will be equal to what? This root 2 will come to the right side, it will be positive. This 1 will go to the right side, minus 1. So this is the value of k you will be finding. Okay, so let's see how we can divide it, huh? If we are given this one, na, see 3x raised to power 4 and we are only having x. So first I will be multiplying with 3x cube. Why I am multiplying? See, if I will multiply this x with 3x cube, I will be taking what? 3x cube into x, it will be 3x raised to power 4. Then 3x cube multiply by minus 1, it will be minus 3x cube. So now you can change the sign. अब sign change करते हैं. See, it is plus, it will be minus, cancel out. Then it is minus here, so it will be plus. So now minus 4x cube plus 3x cube, we will be getting minus 1x cube. And from there we will be having minus 3x minus 1. So now I will, what I require? Minus x cube, na? So I will multiply this x with what? I will multiply with minus x square. So x square into x, it will be minus x cube. Okay, then x square into 1. See, minus 1 multiply by minus x square, it will be plus x square. I am writing it at the end. Why I am writing it at the end? Because there is no square term. कोई square term नहीं है तो हम उसके नीचे नहीं लिख सकते हैं ना. So that's why I am writing it at the end. Now I will change the sign. It is minus, it will be plus. So cancel it out. It is plus, it will be minus. Now higher degree will come first. जिसकी डिग्री ज़्यादा होती है वो सबसे पहले आता है. So that means this x square, which is now minus x square, it will come here, then minus 3x minus 1. Now we need minus x square, so I will multiply with minus x. So x into x, it will be minus x square. Then minus x into minus 1, it will be plus x. So now change the sign again, plus, cancel out, minus. So minus minus, it will be plus. So minus 4x minus 1. What we need now? Minus 4x. So I will multiply with minus 4. So it will be minus 4 into x, minus 4x. Then minus 4 into minus 1, it will be plus 4. So now again change the sign, plus, it will cancel out, minus. So we are left with the remainder minus 5. This is our remainder, this is our quotient. That's how you will be doing. See, in that question, the example is there, na, in which you are given with what? Two lines are given and one transversal is given like this. This is example number 5 or 6, na? Okay. So, and one transversal is also given like this. Now, what you are given with in the question is, see, the question is saying if this is L and this is M, these two lines, and this is P, a transversal. Now the bisector of the corresponding angles, you all know about the corresponding angles. That means this one and this one, they are the corresponding angles and their bisectors are parallel. Parallel means if I am drawing this one, this is the bisector of this one angle and this one is the bisector of the other angle, and these two are parallel. That means if I am naming it as OM and this one I am naming, you can name it as AB, okay, just name it as AB, and this one you can name it as CD. Okay, that means this AB and CD are given parallel. AB is given parallel to CD. These are given parallel, and also this AB and CD are bisecting the angles. That means this angle 1 and 2 are equal, this angle 3 and 4 are equal. But see one thing, देखो ध्यान से ना एक चीज देखो, if this AB and CD are parallel, can I write this angle 1 equals to angle 3? क्या मैं angle 1 को angle 3 के equal लिख सकता हूँ? Can I write this thing? Yes, I can write, because they are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. Okay, then just see one thing, if I am taking double of this equation, I am multiplying this equation by 2, so I am taking 2 times angle 1 equals to 2 times angle 3. 2 times angle 1 का क्या मतलब है? Angle 1 plus angle 1, and 2 times angle 3 means angle 3 plus angle 3. Okay, so in place of this angle 1, can I write this angle 2, because 1 and 2 are equal, so angle 1 plus angle 2 I can write. Same, in place of 1 angle 3 I can write angle 4, because 3 and 4 are equal, because CD is also the bisector, so angle 3 plus angle 4. That means what? If we are having angle 1 plus angle 2, देखो ये complete angle 1 plus angle 2 और ये complete angle plus 3 plus angle 4 equal हैं. That means we can write this line L, therefore we can write L parallel to M, because the corresponding angles are equal, क्योंकि corresponding angles जो हैं वो equal हैं. So we can easily write.